Let's see.
Okay. This one's more of a technology one.
Yeah, so
quantum computing and
everything
AI.
Yeah. So
I figured those two categories kind of fit each other.
It does, definitely.
It goes hand in hand.
Yes, sir. What's your take on? I guess we can start with. The quantum computing thing I think is a little more new, but the AI part, I guess. Well, that's been going on for a few months now. So what's your opinion on AI so far? We got Google Bard, OpenAI.
I try to avoid using it.
Okay.
Why? I mean, I feel like it could. I know it could be used as a good tool for things. Yeah. The most AI I use, I would say, would be per se video game AI.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like you're playing against a computer.
Uh-huh.
But overall, when it comes to AI, artificial intelligence, like when you're talking about like X's Groink and ChatGPT, Google AI, Microsoft Copilot.
Oh yeah, Copilot.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like it could be used as a good tool, but overall, I think it can it creates a laziness.
It does, yeah. People are less creative.
Mm-hmm. And it also leads to like there's nefarious uses people use it for, you know.
Yeah.
Like some people have used it for articles and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right, for writing articles.
It's awful. It's bad.
No, yeah. It ain't looking good there. So I know
I'm not one who fears like an AI apocalypse or anything like that. I don't fear that. Yeah. Like, could that happen? I don't think so. I think because an AI is only as good as the programmer, you know. Like, I don't think it could learn much more. I mean, it could look like it's learning more, but it's just pulling information that already exists, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's pulling more data. I think
because if you think about it, a computer that is as powerful as the human brain, you would need like every computer in the world times like 100 or whatever. I don't know the math for this. All I know is every computer in the world can't even process 1 second of the human mind.
Yeah, I'd imagine
it can't even process 1 second of some studies show like a bee's mind or something like that.
Oh, really?
The mind of a small little creature can't process.
Interesting. Which I guess can technically lead us into the quantum computing part, which is where computers are getting a little faster.
Cool.
Right? Now I don't know too much about the.
I know a bit about quantum computing, a little bit. I do know it could pose security risk.
How?
So, a quantum computer can do much better process than any modern day computer, right?
Okay.
It could crack down on like passwords and stuff like that, like
gotcha,
really quickly.
Oh, it can crack.
Hypothetically.
Okay.
Again, this is presuming a full-on quantum computer ends up happening, right?
Gotcha.
It could process like probably 10 times what a normal computer could process, right?
10 times, yes.
Probably. I don't know the exact math. I could be very wrong in this, but like, so you hear about like hacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It like password attacks. You know how they like guess 100 passwords or whatever. Or maybe it'll see a encrypted password over. A quantum computer could break that encryption.
That's not good.
Unless it's quantumly encrypted.
I see. So
which then would take a little longer. But
once quantum computing is more mainstream, which brief side topic, I do feel like, what was it? I think middle 2000s. I feel like, we had like a brief period of just kind of the same old technology coming out, just kind of the same thing. Nothing really progressed. I do feel like after the coronavirus, I do feel like technology has picked up steam, and I feel like we're just advancing way too fast. In my opinion, I think we're just going think we're going light speed. Just with we got quantum computing, we got AI, right?
Yeah.
General intelligence AI, that was presumably from OpenAI. I guess they figured out a way. So I, in my opinion, I just think we're going a little too fast, man.
I mean, I personally think, even though we're talking a bit about quantum computing in general, I could be wrong in this, but chips can only get so small, right?
True.
We're reaching the limit.
Yeah, I guess we are getting to that. Because what are we at now? Like 3 nanometer?
I don't know. It's small.
Yeah. And want to go
powerful. I mean, I think the only way now is to go bigger if you want more power, right?
Yeah.
I think probably in about 10 years we'll have it maxed out.
You think so?
I think so.
What about...
If we're not already.
What about if we took quantum computing, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, that is already more powerful. And then what if we condense that into like a 1 nanometer?
I don't know how small we can condense it. Because like I said, is even with modern computers, you could only get so small.
True.
And if something more powerful, because we're reaching that limit, and a quantum computer is like 10 times more powerful, I don't see how it's gonna fit. I could be wrong on this, right?
Yeah.
I don't see how it would fit in if we're already reaching that point with regular computers. Being something already more powerful, I don't think we could get as small.
True. I do hope you're right. Because I don't know if I'd want... I do fear the day when we do have like a true supercomputer. You know?
I don't know if we'll ever reach that. Could be wrong. I don't think we will.
Yeah. I think something... I feel like the future, and I really do think so. This is my opinion. I think we're going to figure out time travel. No, sorry, excuse me. Teleportation. I think we're going to figure that out. I think we're going to be able to teleport. In our lifetime, I think when we're 90 years old, I think teleportation, that's my bet. When we're 90, teleportation, I think, will be a thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Even if you just can teleport like an apple, right, just a piece of fruit, I do believe it's possible.
Could be. I guess the closest thing you have to teleportation today would be internet.
Yep. Good point.
In theory. Again, this is my personal opinions. I could be wrong. I don't see it going much farther than we are, like just in general technology.
Yeah.
I would love to be surprised. I don't see it going much farther.
Yeah.
I think we're reaching the limit. I think even with gaming consoles, I think we might have like 2-3 generations, and after that, I don't think technology is going to advance anymore.
Do you think just for like a brief period, like kind of like the middle 2000s, or do you think indefinite?
Well, in the middle 2000s, they were still advancing. Think about it. Processing speeds were doubling. Everything was kind of doubling in speed.
Okay.
Even though it wasn't new technology, it was still like more powerful technology. I think like legitimately, quote unquote, limits. No, I think the one of the last major technologies we got left is I think the nano chip thing or whatever.
Oh, that's we're kind of like nano robot sort of thing.
The one that they put in your
body.
Yeah.
I do. I kind of remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think. And maybe human body parts. Okay.
Oh yeah. Like
replacement limbs and stuff like that.
That would be cool. I know we are working on something like that.
I think that's about it, though. I don't really see how it could really go much farther than that.
I think there is one way. Just one way.
Okay, what's your opinion?
I do believe if general intelligence AI, which is think about it like where AI becomes sentient.
I don't think that's going to happen, but
okay, I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Well, here's why I think it's not. I don't think it's even possible, considering we're like all the computers on the planet, like I said, cannot even replicate 1 second of a human thought or whatever. It can't replicate anything like that. I don't see how it's. I mean, again, I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not a know-it-all, but I don't see how that an AI could become sentient. You can make it look sentient.
Sure.
It wouldn't be, though. It'd be only as smart as the internet, I guess, and the internet has a lot of stupid things in it. So
yeah, good point.
Or whatever training data it had, and it can only reach to a perfect version of the data it receives. You know, it can't go beyond the data.
I gotcha.
You know, it can maybe make numeric guesses, but the guesses will never, you know, quote unquote guesses like a randomizer.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't be.
It's going to be random. It's not going to be. I guess like you could maybe get an algorithm, but even like I don't see how it can become sentient.
Okay, so
there has to be someone behind it. Yeah. Even AI misfires or whatever like that on things. I do think, I could be wrong, I got a feeling there's like probably some nefarious actor behind it or whatever, like a hacker or something like that, or even human error programming, you know, making numbers slightly off. You know what I mean?
So I guess it can't count for human error?
Like, maybe instead of typing a 1, you type a 0, but that would be a human-made. And it maybe the AI finds the code on the internet, it'll have those errors in it. But
True. Hold on.
I don't think it's possible. It may look like it.
But sorry for going a little off topic here. I know it's a little bit randomness ensues, as you know. Mm-hmm. When we were talking about AI, I do remember this funny meme I saw, where it was, I'm gonna paraphrase it here. It was like me overloading the sentient AI with a bunch of like memes on a flash drive, and it just showed the AI. I love that meme. So I was trying to look that up, and I can't find it at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's what was in my. That's
you'll be able to look at it. I'm gonna put this phone on Do Not Disturb. I don't need to hear notification while we're recording. But
so AI, man, because
I'm not afraid of it. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen with it.
Yeah.
I think it could be used for nefarious purposes. I think it could be used for good purposes. But I think, all in all, it's not it can't go beyond things. I've seen quote unquote someone saying 2 AIs talking, like created some language or whatever, right? Using shapes or something like that.
Did it really?
Yeah, or whatever. And they pulled it over. That's like not sentient at all. Like it's just doing gibberish. It's not thinking on its own. You know what I mean?
You make a good point.
Because an AI is just doing randomness, you know? Like random numbers.
Yeah, I guess it's only as smart as the human makes it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, it could appear to be smarter.
Yeah.
It's not. However, the only way it could quote-unquote get smarter is if some intelligent humans created, then a few generations later of humans, you got dumb humans.
Yeah.
Who are, like, not smart because they're using purely AI to do their work. Then it's quote-unquote smarter than you. Quote-unquote.
Could be. Yeah, because if
that's about it.
If it has more knowledge than a person, but I mean knowledge. It's like facts, right? It's like, how do I explain it? I remember I was told it's better to be smart through experience than to just simply know facts.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Of course.
So then if the AI only knows facts, it's like, are you really that smart?
Mm-hmm.
You know things, but can you apply it?
Yep. I don't think we're ever going to get anything.
I hope
kind of like, I guess, Age of Ultron or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Terminator,
Ultron.
Yeah.
What are some other crazy rogue AIs?
iRobot? Was that with Will Smith? Was that a thing?
Know. Maybe.
RoboCop?
Sure.
Yeah. Detroit Become Human. That was a video game. I never played it, but it became a meme. That's what.
But yeah, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
So I think we'll be all right.
So I hope that settles everyone about AI.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, well then, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be an issue.
Nah, we're chilling.